How's it going, everybody? It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in this 2004 Ford Mustang Mach 1. It has 5,800 original miles on it. Alright, so again we have an 04 Mach 1. This Mach 1 has 5,819 original miles on it. Clean Carfax, no accidents, no damage ever reported. The miles are true and accurate, nothing's been changed. So it's a no-nonsense 5,800 mile car. If you're looking at this, you've probably already seen the ad, and it's had some modifications done, but it's all really, really cool stuff. This one is Vortec supercharged. It's got the Vortec kit on it. It's a kit that makes anywhere between 6 and 8 pounds of boost just out of the box. So this makes right at about 450, 460 horsepower is what they claim. And it runs extremely well. Other modifications, it has aftermarket mufflers on it. It's got subframe connectors, aftermarket gears, different axles. They did a aftermarket rear differential cover on it. We do actually have the original rear end parts that'll go with the car. And the only other modification it has is it has the Mach 1 Mimic rear wheels that are 17 by 10 instead of the factory 17 by 8s. And we have the original rear wheels that will go with the car. As expected on the interior, for a 5,800 mile car, it's in excellent shape. The bolster wear that these get, even with low miles, is to a minimum. Front to back, the interior is super clean and very nice. This one is a factory automatic. If you watch my videos, you know that most of the ones that I mess with are 5 speeds. But this one, having the supercharger on it and super low miles, it's actually really cool with the automatic. Hop in, put it in drive and go. You can hop in this thing and drive it every day. With the supercharger setup that's on it, you don't even notice that it's there until you get in the gas. And then obviously it's got quite a bit, about 150 horsepower more than what it would have had stock. All the suspension feels great. It basically drives like a brand new car. From the front to the back, inside and out, absolutely everything on this car works. All of your gauges, all of your lights, the horn, the wipers, the radio, the heat, the AC, all that stuff works. The factory radio works. You have the defrost, and then you have your traction control button. All that stuff works as well. Your cruise control, your horn, all that stuff is working. So pretty much a sorted car front to back. Temperatures come up good. All the other gauges are reading well, so we'll get on it a little bit. We won't get too crazy, but we'll leave the traction control on. Get on it here. Nice positive shifts. Now it's maybe a third throttle, and that was 75 miles an hour. Has great power. That's a really good sounding car with the aftermarket mufflers that are on it. On the exterior, it is a factory dark shadow gray. It's the original paint. There's a small little nick in the paint on the edge of the fender over there on the passenger side. There's a little scuff on the rear bumper. And then the rear tint on the top of the back glass is kind of coming down a little bit. Or not coming down, it's just a little hazy, excuse me. But it's minimal imperfections. It's a very nice car cosmetically front to back. The rear wheels, the 10-inch wide rear wheels, make such a difference, especially with that big tile that's on the back. It just gives it a really aggressive stance, and especially if you look at this car from the back side, how wide the rear tires are, it looks really cool. Underneath is spotless. The floors, frame rails, everything is extremely clean and very nice. The original paint on the floor shows like a brand new car. Again, it's 5,800 miles, so there's no real wear that you're going to expect on the car. It really shows like a brand new one front to back, other than the small little imperfections. As far as paperwork goes, we have the original window sticker, we have the Marty report, we have the Mach 1 certificate, we have a couple small little receipts, and then we have the Vortec supercharger install kit that goes with the car. Install paperwork that'll go with the car. Again, it's a clean Carfax, no accidents, no damage. Just a really, really clean Mach 1 front to back. Take it down the bumpy road here. I love the shaker hood on these. It's unfortunate they don't have it on more, or didn't bring it back on more Mustangs. It's just such an iconic thing. I love the shaker on these. I'm a big fan of the 03, 04 Mach 1s. I've owned a ton of them. They're some of my favorite late model cars to get in. They always sell really well. They're fun to drive. You can do some small modifications and make good power out of them, or leave them stock and drive them the way they are. But everyone I sell one of these to, everyone always loves it. They always call me and say, hey man, it's such a fun car. And, they're gaining some real popularity really, really quick. So power windows, power locks, windows all work like they should. The windshield is very, very clean. The windows go all the way down, all the way up like they should. Back glass looks good. Like I mentioned before, the very top of the tint on the back glass is a little hazy, but again, that's minimal imperfection. The exhaust that's on it is a happy balance. You get in the throttle, you can definitely hear the exhaust. You hear the supercharger as well. Like right now, we're cruising at 60 miles an hour, and I don't really hear the exhaust. It doesn't have any loud drone. So the muffler that they used is definitely one that I would definitely personally put on one of my cars. It's not too loud, but also you can still hear it when you get in the throttle. Suspension feels great. All that stuff is stock style equipment. No weird rattles, no weird sounds. Same thing with stopping. It stops like a brand new car should. So overall feel fantastic Mach 1. Love the really cool modifications that are on it. You could drive this thing every day if you wanted to. Just a really fun Mach 1 that again, something that I would personally keep in my collection. As always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drive videos. If there's ever anything else that you want to see, have comments, concerns, questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment on the YouTube channel, or you can call or text me directly at 903-820-1019. Check us out at pcclassiccars.com, or we are across all social platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. The handle is going to be PC Classic Cars across all of those, and we'll see you guys on the next test drive video. Thanks again for watching.